Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of October. And I would like to mention that although we are looking ahead to October, you could be experiencing or feeling these energies whenever you view this video. Okay, it's important to know. Now, what I see is that someone, maybe somebody's ego got the better of them. Maybe they went to extremes about something or with regards to something. They could have said something cruel. It's like they could have had like a burst of anger and initiated this conflict. We see it was a culmination of things that a culmination of things between you and this person along your journey that caused this eruption. Something that they were very focused upon. Something, I mean, this can be somebody who's overly concerned about details or a detail. And so what we see is they weren't happy with the offer. So it's like they're covering it up, you see. And they withdrew to heal from this culmination of many disappointments that we see up here. We see it also here. Now, the Ten of Swords. The man here that lies on the ground doesn't represent death, but rather it's a series of emotional injuries that hurt so deeply that he appears to be dead, you know. That dark sky speaks to his very dark thoughts. Now, what we also see is a person here, okay? This is actually help. It is hope. It is a chance. So what it's saying is that this situation does look bad. It can feel alarming, right? But there's a chance to find a positive solution if the person on the ground would turn his head and looking to the past, looking behind him, recognizing his mistakes, errors, would bring about a positive solution, or could, okay? But this person, it's almost like they're refusing to look. Refusing to look. And so it's like they may look outside of themselves, may even blame or lay blame on others, but this card says that, and this card above here says that they have the answer, and that that maybe they had this answer all along, you know. It is within them. how to change this situation, and it is behind them. Now, at the root of this, we have this Lady of Shields and this Queen of Swords here. She is open to talking, or open to listening, because somebody wants to reach out to her for maybe to ask her forgiveness, maybe to explain something, because she receives him and but she's guarded. So that's this person, because this person I feel, although it's like they needed to learn something, and I feel that they do learn it. And I feel that for a time, especially during this time when they covered up the opportunity, they didn't recognize what they needed to. But we see that they come out of, here they withdrew to heal, which tells me they're doing the inner work. And here they come out with renewed interest. They come out, and they come out careful to avoid any such conflict here in the future, is what they're doing. And this most likely has taken quite a lot of time in order for this person to actually take this action. And so, but in the taking of the action, there's a reward. Wheel of Fortune brings in a new opportunity for what? Oh, these cards are amazing. To the Four of Cups, which is what you had in your first card out, which was the central issue. He was covering it up. Okay, but he was covering it up because he didn't see, where the error was or what the problem was. But he did discover it on Journey Within during his time apart reflection, his period of reflection. Because he comes out of reflection with a renewed interest in reigniting this flame. So he does, or has, found the problem, and I know that he has, because the Devil here is in the reverse. So he has released something, and it had to do with the emotions and emotional issues that were behind him, that were holding him back, because Six of Love is in the reverse. So with it could have been a culmination or an accumulation of emotional disappointments that were affecting this person and affecting every relationship they would get into. Wounds from the past. Because here we see they do the work. They release that which was holding them prisoner. And when they do that, it makes room for this to come in. It's fantastic. This is wonderful. So now they are healed and open and ready for this cup. A reconciliation, another chance. Divinely guided. So something has been learned. What they needed to learn is learned, and allows now for that Ace of Cups to come in. There is a very intense attraction here to this person, to that rose, or whomever represents that rose for this person. And the action, like I said, brings change, or allows for change and allows for the cup, and is in fact what brings the communication. The sun brings clarity. It brings relief. It brings clarity of thought. This has happened for this person. The sun shone a light on a behavior or even a habit that was impeding this person's growth, or emotional growth even. And in taking the action, the sun then kind of transports the person to greener pastures, basically, is what it's done, or is what it is about to do. Everything happens for a reason. And there was something here this person needed to see. Within themselves, what was impeding the growth? What was impeding their growth, their emotional growth, and what was blocking this Ace of Cups here? And maybe for a long, long time, they looked for their answer externally when in fact they had to go internal to find it. And I feel that the love and the desire for the cup, the longing, directed them actually on this journey. They had to go through the journey to be able to reach for that cup, is how I'm going to say this. And now we have the sun. Warmth is restored, harmony is restored, and a positive outcome is foreseen here. It's like because the Four of Cups is like that woe is me type of energy. So maybe they sat in that energy for a long time, pointing fingers, blame. When, most often the finger points back to the person, but they didn't see that. They weren't seeing that until now, when they did the inner journey. And the sun shone the light on where or what they needed to look at here. It's like somebody is just sitting in a dark room and they flick the light on, Somebody flicks the light switch. It's like that type of energy. Divinely guided. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.